Selling Joint Care Supplement. This exclusive formula contains amino-lock collagen and eggshell membrane, two clinically proven ingredients helping to reduce joint pain associated with osteoarthritis. Thanks to Genicol Pain Relief, you can start to feel results in just 5 days. Find Genicol Pain Relief at your local pharmacy and on Amazon. This product may not be right for you. Always read and follow the label.
Genicol makes me feel so good.
Summer is a time for kids' imaginations to run wild, a time to have fun and discover new things. Give a child between the ages of 3 to 13 a subscription to Owl Kids. Watch their eyes open wide reading Chirp, Chickadee, or Owl Magazine, far from a computer screen, and keep them engaged through their summer holidays, ready for a new school year. With Owl Kids, summer reading is a hoot. Subscribe today. Go to owlkids.com/summerfun.
Online at zoomerradio.ca. This is Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits.
From Zoomer Radio, Queen of Soul there, Aretha Franklin, I say a little prayer. Yeah, well, we should all be praying these days. All righty, 17 minutes after 3 o'clock, it's our Afternoon Express.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Thanks to Fleetwood Mac for introducing our game, Two Truths and a Lie. We're going to have some fun today with John, who's on the line and ready to play. It's all about Aretha Franklin. How are you, John?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Where are you calling from?
Burlington.
Burlington. Do you consider yourself like an R&B lover?
A lover probably is too strong a word.
Okay.
I like R&B music, but I like all kinds of music.
Well, that's good. So you're
But
well-rounded.
I do love Zoomer.
And you love Zoomer. That makes you most excellent in our books. Are you ready to play? It's all about Aretha Franklin. So you got your thinking cap on. Eva D's sitting right here beside me. Should you need a little help?
Great.
Okay, you're playing for a post on our Zoomer Radio Facebook page. The stakes are very high today, John.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm so excited.
Okay, that was not sarcasm in your voice, right?
No,
okay.
No, not at all.
No, okay, good. All right, here we go. Number one, Aretha Franklin was godmother to Toni Braxton. Number two, Aretha Franklin's voice was designated a natural resource by the state of Michigan. And number three, Aretha Franklin suffered from a fear of flying, and that affected her performance schedules because she just, couldn't hop on a plane and get from city to city. I'm going to recap for you. So number one, Aretha was godmother to Toni Braxton. Two, her voice is so great, it's a natural resource, according to Michigan. And three, she was afraid to fly. Do you need any help?
Maybe a little, but I'm leaning towards number three, that she was afraid to fly.
When you're leaning, does that mean you still want to debate it? Maybe Eva D could help you out?
Well, I could use all the help I can muster up here, sure.
I can't help you here, John. I'm not able to help you on this one.
Why?
I'm kidding. Well, let's quickly. You think it was fear of flying? I would agree with you on that one here, but I happen to know that's not the case. So let's go back to the other two, okay? Do you think her
Michigan?
Yeah. Well, do you think her voice is strong enough to be designated a natural resource by the state of Michigan? That's pretty likely, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that the people of Michigan are probably bright enough to designate her voice a natural resource.
Okay, so let's go with just the last one here that we missed out on. Aretha was godmother to Toni Braxton. I like, unless you know the family, that sounds true, right? But
yeah, it does.
But yeah, I know. Well,
it sounds true for a reason. It's not true, but she's godmother to someone similar to Toni Braxton.
Yeah, but how are you going to figure that out unless you know it? I mean, that could have been true with anybody. See, she's tricky. Liz puts these questions together.
We have a team of experts in the other office that are writing this. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, she blames the students in the other office writing this. All right, what are your thoughts now? Give it one more shot, John. Which one do you think is false? Because it wasn't the flying one. That's not false.
All right, the false one is godmother Toni Braxton.
Yeah, baby.
See, so we're here to help. We're here to have some fun. It's not really about smarts at all. It's just about having a good time. John, great job.
If given long enough time and you get 2 or 3 choices out of 3, well,
there you go.
Exactly. These can be very hard sometimes, I know. But you did a great job. And we appreciate you calling in and joining us today.
Thanks for what you do.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Skyrid's traffic time. Niagara bound on the QEW past Appleby, the left lane and HOV lane blocked off and part of the ramp lane as well. This is all due to a serious collision. Southbound Appleby ramp to the west QEW also closed off for this crash. I'm seeing new problems now on the Toronto bound side of the QEW. On the upside of the Burlington Skyway, a new collision blocks the right lane. Westbound on the 401 ramp to Carlingview, a stalls in the right lane. And East 401 at the 427, I'm seeing a stall, but it's over to the right shoulder. Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada returns with the Scarborough and Durham Brain Tumor Walk on Saturday, June 17th at Port Union Village, Common Park. Raise funds for life-changing research and support programs. Register at braintumorwalk.ca. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
Hi, I'm Jamie Bussin. I'm the publisher of The Tonic Magazine and host of The Tonic Talk Show and Podcast, sponsored by Omega Alpha. Please join us this Saturday for a full hour of goodness. We'll discuss prevention and coping strategies for pet allergies. We'll find out how 2 people can eat healthy on $250 a week. We'll talk about the treatment of inflammatory bowel disease. And lastly, we'll learn about AI in your diet. All in this week's episode of The Tonic. You know, for what ails you.
This Saturday at 11 a.m., heard exclusively on Zoomer Radio. Inflation can eat away at your retirement income.
Janice Honeyman, Portfolio Manager at Research Capital.
Let's say inflation stays a little high at around 3.5%. An income of $60,000 in today's dollars will feel like $30,000 in 20 years. A financial plan can illustrate the effects of inflation on your retirement nest egg. Are you prepared? There are investment and lifestyle strategies to help defend against inflation.
To meet with Janice, call 416-860-7781.
Advocacy for real change. The CARP Advocacy Moment.
Hello, I'm Bill Van Gorder, Chief Policy Officer for CARP. Our provincial government could ease the pressure on long-term care by providing more support to people to age at home. Poorly funded and underutilized home and community care are important pieces of the healthcare puzzle, especially to families struggling to support loved ones wishing to stay in their home or community. The cost of the system could be substantially less than the cost of care at a long-term care facility. So CARP is imploring the government to improve access to respite care, increase the available home care hours, and make better use of telehealth care solutions. In addition, CARP is asking the government to offer tax incentives to make family-funded caregiving more affordable. Help us fight for families. Write to your MPP urging that home care and community-based care solutions be a priority. Learn more at carp.ca/homecare.
The right men's natural health products can help alleviate symptoms of an enlarged prostate, such as frequent urination. More and more men are reaching for proven plant-based medicine to regain sexual and mental health. More on men's health in minutes. Brought to you by Prairie Naturals.
The Top 10 isn't a genre, it's a time machine. Join Robbie Lane as he explores the top 10 charts from years past, timeless classics, hidden gems, and a free ticket to another age. Tune into the Top 10 at 10 every weekday morning at 10 a.m. only on Zoomer Radio, the original greatest hits. The original greatest hits. Consumer Radio.
Wait till
such a lonely thing to do. Both of us flirting and flirting around and hurting too. And we love our loving like we love our freedom. Sweet freedom.
From Zuma Radio, that's Katie Lang with her cover of the Joni Mitchell song, Help Me. It is 3:38. It is our Afternoon Express Tuesday edition. Thanks for joining us here, Eva D. and Liz West. Are you, by chance, a Loblaws shopper? There is a new policy out at some of their stores. Some people are okay with this, other people, not so much, Liz.
Yeah, there's a location in Ottawa, and they've posted a sign near when you walk in that says, you're going to be asked to show proof of payment before exiting. And it's really rubbing people the wrong way. I know there is a store, a big chain that does that. Costco, obviously, they do look at your receipt when you leave, and but nobody else asks for that. Especially since your stuff is bagged. If you got everything in a bag, what is the point? How are you going to see through the bags to see what's inside, the contents of them? Somewhere like Costco, you typically have your buggy and all your goods are in there. And this coming from a store that, has kind of been leaving a bit of a
bad taste in our mouth. Yes.
For different reasons, whether it's the bread, the price fixing of the bread, or their extraordinary profits and the high prices, as a lot of stores, are charging a lot for groceries. But this one in particular is saying, you know what, we don't trust you.
I'm surprised that they were the first to start this. I'm sure there are others that hasn't hit the news, but this Loblaw story has hit the news, and I'm surprised they didn't wait and say, let Metro do it so they can get in trouble and look bad. Let the other store do it.
Our reputation's already in the toilet.
Exactly.
Let's not make it worse.
What a stupid move.
Right.
Whoever was behind this to say, let's start saying, you, psst, lady, come over here. I want to check your receipt. Like, why would they?
What's in your pockets?
Honestly.
Wait. You had a flat stomach when you walked in. What is under your shirt?
Whoa. So I think the majority of people are upset from what I'm seeing here.
Well, I read about this on dailyhive.com, and they reached out to the Loblaws to ask if a spokesperson wanted to let them know, is this all Loblaws? Why are you doing this? And they've got crickets as a response at this time. So it'll be interesting to see if they walk this back.
The whoever's in charge of PR, starting from the price fixing with the bread, Liz, to Galen Weston out there being proud and saying, donate your points. Who's behind the PR on this place? We'll have to see.
Skyrid's traffic time. Niagara bound on the QEW past Appleby, the left lane and HOV lane blocked off and part of the ramp lane as well. This is all due to a serious collision. Southbound Appleby ramp to the west QEW also closed off for this crash. I'm seeing new problems now on the Toronto bound side of the QEW. On the upside of the Burlington Skyway, a new collision blocks the right lane. Westbound on the 401 ramp to Carlingview, a stalls in the right lane. And East 401 at the 427, I'm seeing a stall, but it's over to the right shoulder. Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada returns with the Scarborough and Durham Brain Tumor Walk on Saturday, June 17th at Port Union Village, Common Park. Raise funds for life-changing research and support programs. Register at braintumorwalk.ca. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
Before Carole King became a superstar, her music was already the soundtrack of a generation. Experience her inspiring journey from teenage songwriting sensation to the top of the music industry in Beautiful, the Carole King musical. The songs you remember and the story you'll never forget. Beautiful, the Carole King musical on stage now until June 10th at the Hamilton Family Theatre, Cambridge, and June 15th to July 1st at the Huron Country Playhouse. Visit DraytonEntertainment.com.
However,
And now, the host of Your Natural Health Minute, Steve Herringer, with health highlights.
I've learned from natural health experts that the health of a man is one of those 24/365 things that kicks in when you're not invincible anymore, which means over 40. Experts say have a PSA test, but don't get over-tested and over-worried about it. Exercise your mind and body and eat organic. Experts also agree using a quality natural men's health supplement is important. It should contain herbs that help reduce difficulty with urination and others that increase cognitive focus. Another herb called saw palmetto works on inflammation in the prostate. These are all
Your lower
plant
back,
medicines and all scientifically
Let's
proven to
press
be
your
effective.
left
Aging healthfully is possible
forward.
with the support of good exercise and food decisions and supplementation with a quality natural men's health formula.
And that's your health highlight, brought to you by
Stay
Prairie Naturals
turned up.
Men's Health.
Online at zoomerradio.ca.
like
This
to
is
modify
Zoomer
this. You can
Radio,
always
the
make
original
range of
greatest
motion
hits.
Smaller.
Yes. Just driving through the heel.
That's right. Doing what feels best for your hip. 3. And you draw your belly in and walk. That stability.
Box in a funky bar and one more night with you. I don't need no voodoo charm. Daddy's farm falls along. Ain't no thing can do me harm as long as you are true. I don't need no mojo hex, bouncing checks, another X. Shuffle up and poker decks, I'm calling you. I don't need no pinky ring, bada bing, one more thing. Love the man that loves to swing. Let's go get us out of town. Double down, lay around. All I need's a rockin' sound and one more night with you. Papa don't need no golden watch. Another chick, another notch. Just pour me another scotch and one more night with you. I don't need no inside track. Deck that stack, fades black. I will miss a thing I like as long as I got you. I just need my doctor fetch, but to stretch, there's some catch. I just need my big old wrench, these little things will do. I don't need no foreign car, movie star, new guitar, jukebox in a funky bar, and one more night with you. like yesterday when we were standing here. A Yankees hat upon my head and your voice in my ear. You talked about the future and all the things we do. I never thought your loving words would frighten me from you. I remember when I sold my car to board that train. You said you were sure that I would not come back again. Now you see with your own eyes and start to realize I'm not the man I thought I was, so try to sympathize. The way you think about your life is gonna change tonight. Don't even try on that frown, 'cause your man is back in town. I'm sure you've been thinking about just where the hell I've been. Painted your own pictures of the trouble I got in. There were times I will admit my heart's are better days, but I'm the type that has to lose to find I had it made. I know you're talking too much about things we cannot change. I know you think it's crazy, but I'm here to set things straight. I'm standing here to say that I'll give love a try. It's my complicated way to say I simplify. The way you think about your life is gonna change tonight. Don't even try on that frown, 'cause your man is back in town. Baby, it's cool to take your time. I was a fool out of my mind. So let's jump off of this merry-go-round, 'cause your man is back in town. I was trying to wait, now I'm back to stay. I was wrong to think there was a better way. Now I see with my own eyes, about time I realize. I hope in time you will forgive, I'll never leave your side. The way you think about your life is gonna change tonight. Don't even try on that frown, 'cause your man is back in town. Baby, it's cool to take your time. I was a fool out of my mind. So let's jump off of this merry-go-round, 'cause your man is back in town. So let's jump off of this merry-go-round, 'cause your man is back in town.
That's Toronto's Matt Dusk back in town. He will actually be back in Ontario later this fall. He's got some dates, tour dates in Burlington and Oshawa. Full details available on his website. It is 3:50. It's our afternoon express at home, Liz. I've got a fabulous framed picture of Zach. Maybe he was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. He's on this little red train. He's got a little baseball, a Jays ball cap on, a grin from ear to ear. I love the picture so much because I've never seen him smile like that. It was just a perfect shot. And I can tell you it was one of the best times that we had, me, Carrie, and Zach, at an amusement park. And it happened right here on Toronto Island at Centerville.
Oh, I
love it. Love it. It's that little choo-choo train.
I know the one well.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, because it's Centerville hasn't changed a lot.
Yes, you're right.
And it's been around a long time. I went to it when I was a kid. And it's kind of like going back to your grade school, your elementary school, because it seemed really big and wild when you were little.
Yeah.
And then you go as an adult and you see how small everything is. But it's kind of perfect for all ages because, of course, you're on the Toronto Island. And you can do all sorts of things when you're there. So what we want to do is help you get a chance to go to Centerville because we're giving away 4 all-day ride passes. Kind of the perfect number. When you go on rides, it can't be an uneven number. It has to be like 2, 4, whatever. It
Sure.
can't be 3 because then one person has to sit in the seat behind
And take
by
pictures,
themselves.
yeah.
That's no fun. So we're giving away the passes along with You're Going to Get Hungry. So a pizza party where you're going to get pizza and soft drinks for the whole family. It's easy to get there. You just have to grab the ferry, go across to Center Island's iconic Centerville Amusement Park. We are giving those away. In order to win them, please go to zoomerradio.ca now, and either Eva or I will go with you.
Skyridge traffic time. Problems continue on the 40 bound QEW at Appleby. We have an HOV lane, a left lane blocked off, and even the ramp lane through the area. Also do expect a pretty big backup as you make your way west of Dorval. If you're on the Toronto-bound QEW on the Burlington Skyway, that collision cleared. If you're west on the Gardner, Jarvis to Strawn, it's busy, and from Parklawn on to the North 427, where it continues slow right out to the 401. East 401 from Pearson Airport, it's slow to Leslie. West 401, I'm seeing delays from Markham Road, and it continues solid right through to Avenue. And on city streets, we have a closure at Cook and Sentinel, all due to a fire. It's not too late to rescue Toronto. Mayoral candidate Gong promises to inject vitality into Toronto and transform it into a cosmopolitan city Canadians are proud of. Vote Gong for mayor, candidate 44, paid for by the Gong campaign. More traffic in minutes on Zoomer Radio.
Photography lovers, creators, storytellers. It's Canon Canada's 50th anniversary, and as the nation's #1 camera brand, we're celebrating with amazing deals. Take a break from the phone. Reignite your creative spirit with an exciting new generation of purpose-built cameras and lenses. Get big in-store savings, perks like on-demand education, plus up to $500 bonus cash back from Canon. Don't miss out. Canon Canada's 50th anniversary sales event is on now. Visit canon.ca for details. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, this is your Natural Health Minute. I'm Steve Herringer with pro hockey legend Trevor Linden. Our topic, men's health.
Well, let's be honest. You know you're not going to make a pro hockey team when you're in your 50s, okay? You're just trying to stay fit and control what you can in your life. What we can control is our exercise and food intake. It's so important to look at the long game and make the little changes that can make a big difference. As you get older, it's so important to monitor your stress and fatigue levels. These can really affect our mental and sexual health. Supplementing with the right men's natural health product is key. I recommend Prairie Naturals Men's Health Formulas. They're scientifically proven to reduce stress, support mental focus, and help relieve prostate issues like frequent urination. Prairie Naturals is my men's health go-to.
Prairie Naturals men's health products are recommended by hockey great Trevor Linden. Look for Prost Force, Andro Force, and Stress Force wherever natural health products are sold. A portion of sales donated to the Canadian Men's Health Foundation.
This is Zoomer Radio Toronto, CFZM FM and CFZM AM, owned and operated by MZ Media Incorporated.
I used to wear jeans. I mean Italian slacks. I had long shaggy hair. It's cut short and slicked back. I drank $3 wine. Now it's cocktails at 2. Because downtown came uptown for you. I used to think that Coke came in a bottle or can. Silk underwear wasn't right on a man. Hush puppies and sneakers. Now it's alligator shoes. Because downtown came uptown for you. Oh, well, you told me that you loved me. Said I could be your man. But then you said I had no more style than a rat in
He won 2. He won 2.